Hello, and welcome to our GetThru Talk tutorial on how to create a calling script. In this video, we will walk you through the steps of building a basic script. And for this example, we will be creating a simple questionnaire for our contacts. Let's start by navigating to the GetThru Talk section in your GetThru account, located on the left sidebar. Click on the Scripts option and then select Create New Script. If you do not have van integration, you will only have the Create New Script option. However, if you do have van integration set up, you'll see additional options including no syncing and options for syncing with your van committee. If you have all three options but are creating a list that will not sync with van, select A List No Syncing from the dropdown. If you are syncing data with a van committee, select the script type that matches your data source. Select My Campaign, Sync to Van if you are syncing with a My Campaign or Every Action database. Select My Voters, Sync to Van if you are syncing with a My Voters database. On the script page, you will see the following list types displayed: Custom for non-van lists, My Voters for synced My Voters lists, and My Campaign for synced My Campaign lists. For this tutorial, we will now move forward with setting up a non-van syncing list. After selecting A List to No Syncing, you will be taken to your new script page to set up your questions. To start, you'll want to click Rename to create a personalized title to your script. In this example, we will name our script Bartlett Script. After clicking Save, let's start setting up your script. To update the first default question, you can select the Edit button. From here, you can edit the survey question, add optional scripted text for callers to see during calls, or modify the branching for each question. We'll go into more detail about branching a little later. Next, you'll want to select Add a Question to create your first script question and response options. You can start by giving your question a personalized title as well. We'll name this Bartlett Volunteer Question. Then you will need to select the question type. We will go ahead and select multiple choice, pick one. From there, we will create our survey question. Let's ask our contacts to attend an event. Let's ask, will you be able to volunteer with us at the Bartlett event on February 2nd? The default listing will have 3 responses, but you can always click the X to remove an option or click Add another response to add more response options. Now, you can begin inputting the response options. We will include options of yes, no, maybe, and request more info. You can also add optional script text if desired. We will add test here as an example. And then you can select Save to save the question. Now, if you want to delete or edit a question, you can click the left side Delete button or right side Edit button. Please note that once the script is attached to an active campaign, the script questions can no longer be edited, except for survey questions or optional script text. Now, let's discuss script question branching. I'm going to set up 2 additional multiple choice script questions. One will have a script question of, that's great. Would you like to share your phone number and I can share some resources? And the response option of yes or no. The other will have a script question of, thanks for letting us know. Would you like to be informed about future volunteer opportunities? And response options of yes or no. After this, we're going to use script branching to connect the volunteer ask question to the correct responses. Script branching allows you to control which question will display next for the caller, instead of following the script question order. On multiple choice questions, you can select which question appears next based on the response. This means if you have survey questions where you want each response to branch to different options, using script branching will allow you to set that up. To set up script branching, you will want to click the Branch Logic drop-down option for each response. From there, you can select a preferred question you would like to branch to. The default branching is set to none, which means the response will default to the next listed survey question in the form unless you update it to a new branch. For all other question types besides multiple choice, you can select one question to branch to. After you have created your script, it can be helpful to use the Admin Script Review option to review each question, response options, and any branching and added paths. This is a great way to ensure the final script is exactly as you want it for a live call. To review the script, click on the Script Review tab within your script. You can then input responses and move to each next question using the Save and Next Step button, as a caller would do during a live call. And that's it. Your script is ready for use and can be added to a calling campaign. Van syncing. Now let's go over some details for setting up a Van syncing script. If you are syncing your data with Van and you have selected either the new script option of My Campaign Sync to Van to sync with the My Campaign Every Action database, or My Voters Sync to Van to sync with the My Voters database, you'll have Van Sync question options available in your script. For this test, we will select the new script type, My Voters Sync to Van, and then name our script Van Test. Next, we will click on the Add a Question and give the script question a title of Van Question. For the type selection dropdown, you will see that there are two Van Sync options, Van Survey and Van Activist Code. We're going to select Van Survey. Now, you will see the survey question box will populate with a search for Van questions. If you click within the field, you will be able to access all available survey questions within your Van committee. You can also use keywords to search for survey questions. We'll start by typing part of the question, such as, here is a 10-option question, and watch the list narrow until we find the exact match. Once we select it, the survey question will update to reflect the Van synced version. After saving the question, you can move on to your next Van syncing survey question. One important note: the Talked to Correct Person result does not sync to Van with a Canvas code. To ensure the result syncs properly, make sure at least one of the following questions is linked to a Van survey question or activist code. If you have any questions about script creation or Van script creation, please reach out to support.